Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Keeping Up with Shiloh and our daily devotions. Our girl is looking rough, but what we gonna do? So today we are in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4 verses 1 to 5, and it's titled Spiritual Roulette. I really love this message, alright, because as a young person it is very easily to be caught up in this game. So spiritual roulette is a dangerous game that some people play without even realizing it, and it's where we treat our faith like chance, picking and choosing what feels right, listening to whatever sounds appealing, and hoping that we land somewhere close enough to the truth, right? So in 1 Timothy 4, Paul warns that in later times people will abandon the faith and follow deceptive teachings, not obvious lies, but things that sound spiritual, convincing, even good. And that's the tricky part. Deception rarely looks like darkness. Sometimes it disguises itself as light. So spiritual roulette may sound like, maybe this belief isn't so bad. Everybody else is doing it. It feels right, so it must be okay. Even when you know in your conscience it's not okay, right? But faith was never meant to be random, right? God didn't call us to spin our wheel and hope for the best. He gave us truth, solid, unchanging truth. And when we start treating that truth casually, we open the door to confusion, compromise, and eventually distance from Him. And Paul even points out how some teachings try to make people feel more holy through restrictions God never even commanded, right? But real holiness isn't about man-made rules. It's about a heart that's surrendered to God and grounded in His word. And then verse 5 reminds us that things are made holy through the word of God and prayer. And that means that our foundation matters. What we feed our spirit matters. What voices we listen to matters, right? So you don't need to gamble with your faith. Just need to stay rooted, stay discerning, stay anchored in truth. The word, stay anchored in truth, even when everything else might feel convincing, right? It is hard, but stay grounded, because in our world that is full of voices, I've said this multiple times, in a world that is full of voices, not all of them are God, right? So try and listen to the one and only ruler of our hearts, King of all kings, Lord of all lords. Please, come on. And that's the little message I have for you guys today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Please God for our next devotional. Bye.